Heyo. It is I4C, and this is the Binding of Isaac once again. We had a pretty good loss run, even though we ironically lost it, but we did like beat Mother, and we almost beat Delirium, but we had some unlucky, you know, happenings with it. I kind of want to do the home run, because I kind of want to finish in like 40 minutes. I think we can do that if we do a home run, for example, with Bethany. Why not? Why not? We love Bethany here. One of our favorite characters in this game. Yeah, you know my opinion about holy cow, the birthright again. You know my opinion about like Delirium. It's kinda the worst boss in the game. I think it would be like, you know, if it was just like a boss, I wouldn't say he's the worst, but since he's like this big final boss fight-ish thing, you know, that you basically do at the end of a run, like, you know, he is on the same level now as the Beast, for example, or, you know, like Mega Satan maybe. Like you know, he's like the big bad boy. You know, the Mother fight was the same, but I guess, you know, they changed that so you can go to Delirium now. So, you know, he's like, you know, the big final challenge in the game. This is unfortunate events. And it's not a good fight for that. It's pretty unbalanced, and yeah, just the telefragging not being fixed for who knows how many years now is just kinda crazy to me. But you know, it is what it is. The run itself was fun, and I had fun for sure, and that's what matters in the end. Now let's see what we have here. Lots of spiders. I would like to pick up this spill. Explosive diarrhea. I would like to leave. Speed down. Huge. Betrayal. Not really an item I care about, I'll be honest. Not quite my flipping tempo. But we'll see how it goes. So, you know, Bethany can't really have like blue hearts. Or I should say, the blue hearts don't work as the usual way. They kind of work as like charges for the spacebar item, which is, you know, it has ups, it has downs. The downs is, of course, not being able to defend yourself as much, but, you know, if we get like a great spacebar item, then we're gonna steamroll this bad boy. And by boy, I mean the run, not Bethany, of course. So we'll see how it goes. It would be nice to get the birthright. I'm a big believer in birthright. One of my favorite items in the game, I think. It's pretty unique, right? And it has lots of uses too. We got the bomb and the 1 cent. Little bit of min-maxing. Maybe more bombs, more cents, okay. I would need 8 cents. I think it's pretty unlikely. Maybe if we can like open up the secret room, maybe we could get that much money, or maybe if we get Pageant Boy here. We'll see, you know, we won't really plan around this birthright idea that much. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? We might be lucky, but if we don't, that's okay. You know, life goes on. We didn't get money from here, so I will try to get to the secret room. I think it opens up from the item room. If we get it, then that's good. If we don't, then, you know, life goes on. Many such cases. We did get, and we did get 2 more cents with it. Now I could also blow up. Whatever, you know, once in a lifetime we can handle this. I wish I kind of blew up the Keeper Boy too, but that's okay. You know, once in a lifetime we can survive a little bit of destruction. You know, you don't have to be an angel all the time if your intentions are right, or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh man. So in like 40 minutes, there's gonna be Sushi Server Community Night, and I'm kind of excited to participate. I was last week. It was pretty fun, you know. It's fun meeting up with other people who are interested in the same topics as you, right? And they are also like furries. So, you know, it's like not weird. I guess it's like, you know, I don't know how to say this. My in real life friends are like very accepting, and they do know I'm a furry, but like, oh, these sniper guys, man, they are my biggest enemy. Like, you know, they're pretty accepting, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about like furry stuff to them. It's clearly not something they care about, I would say. Maybe it's like, oh, you know what, why not? Maybe it's something that looks interesting or sounds interesting. I mentioned them, like, hey, there is this stupid drama in the furry community, or like, hey, did you know that the one of the ladies who were working on the COVID vaccine is a furry? Like, you know, stuff like that I will mention. But you know, it's not really a main topic in conversations, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And that's fine, of course, you know. No. Fortune Cookie is actually... Chaos card. Fortune Cookie is actually... pretty nice. We don't mind that. We stand that. Like, you know, if you have multiple friends, right? Because you enjoy spending time with those friends, but you know, those friends don't necessarily are, or like, they are not the same people. Like, you know, maybe you have a friend you like to go to the cinema with. That's fine. You have a friend who doesn't really like films, but like, you know, you like talking about games, or like, you know, you grew up together, and then, you know each other, you can have with, you know, maybe like support each other mentally and stuff like that. You get the idea. That's what friends are, basically. So it's very nice that they like try to kill each other. I'm a big fan of that. Sincerely, it worked out great for me, I must say. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to not die. Oh, never mind. Alright, we can do one more. You know, again, like, it wasn't that strong of a run for the beginning. Not quite my tempo. Oh, jeez, Louise. Even if we got birthright. The only thing I'm like sad about is that we had to blow up the donation machine. Well, it's okay. So we're gonna give it another go. Child's Hearts is actually pretty nice, maybe. Given the fact we only can use like red hearts. I'm also taking lots of hits. I'm realizing. Which is not good. As you may know. That's like probably one of the first things you learn about this video game, right? Or like, you know, about like video games in general, that like if you get hit, you get hurt, and being hurt hurts, basically. So yeah, you know, it's important to have friends who you enjoy your time with, but you know, it's also important, I think, to like, I think it's good if you don't have like 50 billion friends, because you can't just spend time with 50 billion friends, and relationships will get kind of like, how do I say this? Blank. Not blank. Plain? What's the word I'm searching for? Bland. I was so close. The relationships get kind of bland. It's like, you know, oh, we didn't talk in a while, what happened to you? And then, you know, it's like been 2 years, and, you know, the guy you are talking to is like a completely new person. They're like, oh, you know, since we didn't talk, I'm now like an apostle or some shit. And you're like, what? What does that even mean? And then, you know, you never know, because you will not talk for another 2 years. But maybe you're into that, I don't know. Maybe some people are. My point is that I think it's important to have more than one friend, but... Or like for me, ideally, is to have more than one friend, but also like... If I have like 10 friends, I think that's fine, but like, you know, there's gonna be some people I spend more time with, some people I spend less time with. That's just life. You can't really balance this out well, I think, except if that's like your whole manifesto that I want to spend the same amount of time with each of my friends, which you can try, I guess, but you know, it's probably gonna like be your hobby basically. Especially because, you know, there are people who are like, you know, have less time, so they probably like enjoy priority. That's like, hey, we barely can meet, so let me know when we can meet, and then, you know, you could meet up with other people, and maybe you even enjoy their company more, you know. It's just like, you know, I'm just throwing shit, and see what sticks. All I'm saying is that, you know, it's not as easy to do this kind of stuff, and it's kind of funny that, you know, as an adult you have to think about these things, I guess, because as a kid, again, like, you have infinite times, like, you know, you have your classmates, you have your childhood friends, and you literally, school is over. While you are in school, you see your like classmates all the time, and then school is over, you can decide to hang out more with your classmates, or just like do anything else, basically, like meet up with an old friend, or maybe even make new friends and stuff. You can't really do that as an adult, I feel, which kind of sucks, because, you know, we are social creatures, and yeah, if you know, maybe if I had the chance to maintain friendship with like 10 other people, maybe I would. Maybe I would be the most social person on earth. Unlikely, but who knows? You know what I mean. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to just get to the boss fight before I lose HP, so we can get the guaranteed angel deal. So here's what we're gonna do. We play you. Maybe you pay me back. Maybe not. Maybe we just do this. Just in case, you know. No, let's not be cocky here, you know. We don't have to do a perfect no bomb run, we just have to kill this boss. You know what I mean? There we go. More HP to give away for no reason. Okay, this is insane. I guess I'm gonna take Crown of Flight. But holy cow, I was thinking about like Starway to Heaven, because that's also like a pretty good one. But I think Crown of Light is the obvious choice here, right? Like, I guess Starway to Heaven is if you can get enough money. Oh, we could have used it at the home run too. Ah, maybe I should have chosen that, but it's fine. Apologies. I guess the question was that, like, do we want to build up now or do we want to build up later? And I think building up now is much more important with Bethany, because, you know, the character is not that strong at the beginning of a run. Especially because, you know, no shields and stuff. And also if you're a dumbass who, like, just walks into the tiers of enemies. Please stop spawning. Please stop spawning. Holy cow! Ah! I thought he killed both, and I was like, holy cow, what a psychopath. But anyway, that was good. And we will have a Crown of Light now. As a bonus, as like a little bit of happiness for us. 7 damage is pretty good on the second floor, I must say. So good that I don't even want to go to the item room anymore. One reason, I don't have money. Second reason, sorry, one reason I don't have keys. Second reason, I'm kinda wanna get the planetarium. That's usually how I roll with this. It's a bit of an insane strat, I agree, and it doesn't really work out 90% of that. Okay, not 90, but many of the times it doesn't really work out. But I think this is the run where it could definitely work. I wouldn't mind some exploring too, though. I wanna do this room. Maybe we get another key from here. Oh, we get money. That's nice. Oh, that was bad. That was not good. We got back the HP, but like, I don't know, man. That felt pretty rough. Also, placebo. It's not placebo. What's the regen item is called? Placenta. That's so helpful. Oh shit! I forgot there is one more round. A bit, pretty nasty one too. Okay, we got the other key. We can go to the store. We will go to the store. This is a good start, man. We can open this too, actually. Whatever. Maybe a secret room here. The secret room is there. More bombs. Again, I'm not gonna go into the item room, even though we could. It's fine. So here's the store. Probably should have gone there instead of opening the worst chest of all time, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, 20% chance of a planetarium. So we're probably not gonna do that room. The challenge room, or mom's challenge room, or whatever it's called, because if I have 1 HP, I also like have no damage. You may remember the Crown of Light item we got. It's kind of the carry right now, you know. Kind of helps a freak ton. We can go to the store now. And we will. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Don't worry. We will go to the curse room too in a second. I just wanna find the white fire first. So we don't lose Crown of Light. Nice. Another key. Always appreciate it. Where is the Crown of Light, sir? Don't throw me. Oh, come on, man. You will spawn another enemy too. Haters everywhere. Bro, you gotta spawn it. I have things to do, man. Did I do boss rush? I did do boss rush. That's lovely. No, I'm not gonna do it yet. I also don't want to miss a charge. So here's the store. Very exciting. Where is the white fire? Did I already have the white fire? I just am blind? I guess. Well, apologies then. Let's see. More curse rooms are okay. Not really beneficial for me. I can't really like go into them. But it's okay. We manage. Oh, it was in this room, no? No, what? It was in the first room I went into? It was. Damn. I may be stupid. Newsflash. Okay, more hearts. Don't really have any reason to use them. So I'm gonna fight the boss in the ghost form again. My reasoning is that I really want, like, even if I get hit, I want to keep the Crown of Light benefit, because I think it's just that good for me. Like look at that damage, man. Pretty good, I must say. Oh, and the damage up and the devil deal that we probably won't take. Like. I mean, Guppy Spa is it's a risky one, but you just don't have to press the active item, lol. Easy. So we have Brimstone, we have the Crown of Light, we have fuck ton of damage. And the way to kill ourselves, now of course I'm gonna do this, are you insane? Look at this. Same boss. Melt. It's me in the 38 degrees that's outside. It was only like 36, okay, I'm just, you know, for dramatic effect I said a bigger number, but it's still pretty lot, you know. I'm really excited for like autumn, where things get colder. I really hate summer. I've talked about this before, that I genuinely think it's the worst season. Because at winter, if it's cold, you can at least do something about that. Not much, mind you. Like, you know, you can't really like solve everything, but like at least you can like wear some clothing, make yourself feel better. With winter, you kind of just like, or sorry, with summer, you just kind of just have to suffer. You can buy an AC, but the moment you leave the room with the AC on, or the car with the AC on, you kind of just dead anyway, right? Like, it is what it is, man. It's a battle you have no chance of winning. Except if you, like, somehow can handle, like, 40 Celsius weather, which is, you know, more power to you then. I'm built different. And can do such things. I do want to talk about something. So I've been playing a lot of, I think I mentioned this, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Pretty fun game, honestly. It's I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 as a kid. I loved it. I know it's like, you know, not, you know, the other games in the series are much better, and you know that they removed the 2-minute time limit in that game, so it's kind of man. You know, I know the talk around the game. Don't worry, but it's just nice to you know, just go out and skateboard, especially now that the time limit is not even in the game, so you know you cannot say that the game sucks because it doesn't have the time limit. And yet I've been, you know, watching lots of content that like, hey, Tony Hawk Iceberg, like, you know, you could say those are like YouTube slop, maybe, but you know, I enjoy them. Iceberg videos, or like, you know, what people said about like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, for example, things like that, you know. Why some people regard that game to be bad. Saturnus, nice. And the game, or sorry, not the game, but YouTube recommended me a video that was about why Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 is... it didn't say it's a bad remake, but like a flawed remake. And the video was about like... You know, there was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, there's like perfect remakes because they gave back the original vibe of the game, but you know, the problem with like Tony Hawk is always was there, that's like, you know, you can't really evolve the gameplay, I guess, is the main thing. And you know what, I take that, I agree with that, you know, if your game's gimmick is that, hey, you do tricks and cool stuff in 2 minutes, you can't really do much about it. Like, you know, if you increase the time limit to 3 minutes, that's just stupid. That doesn't really give more content, and you know, you will eventually run out of stuff you can do, I guess. So yeah, I understand the critique and stuff, but at the same time, YouTube like recommended me another one that's like pee pee poo poo about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, and I'm like, I kinda don't care about this. Like I think I'm at the point at this where I enjoy the game, and I don't want like some person to tell me that like, oh yeah, this game actually sucks because fuck you. The sun. I'll just leave. Like, oh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake is bad because you know, they changed how the game was and stuff. Like you know, the game is fun because it plays for its strength, which is making you do fun stuff for 2 minutes, and you cannot do much with that, you know, like you cannot reinvent really the wheel with it. Just you either enjoy it or not, and then if you know your critic of the game is that like, oh yeah, some people will not like it, buddy, that's like all the games on earth. Like, you know, my favorite game of all time is Outer Wilds, and I surely know that I think 50% of gamers would not understand that game or would not care. Because, you know, there isn't like Cristiano Ronaldo in the game or guns or whatever. It's just you explore stuff and you are like, wow, the universe is about to fucking die. And you're like, that's pretty cool, and then that's the game. Or whatever. No, you spoiled the game. No, I didn't. I just said something, you know. You cannot say anything about Outer Wilds. No. I mean, you basically, if you play the game for like 30 minutes, you will see that she just dies and you are like, what the fuck? And you just get interested to play the game. So like, you know, it's a very minor spoiler, I would say. So it's the level of spoiler that would make someone interested in the game. I would say that's like, you know, something is up in the universe. Interesting. Well, I guess I can't really get hit right now, so might as well. We do need some HP, though. I wouldn't mind. Nasty room. I guess we can do this. More damage. I love the more damage. I love it for you, buddy. But I really need HP. The one. But there goes the luck. You know what? I'm not risking it. This is the thing with Isaac. Like, sometimes you just get all the damage and you don't get like any HP at all. Holy cow! You know what? Die. Give me an HP. By HP, I mean a heart. No, I'm not playing you. with all due respect. Not quite my tempo. I'm afraid because maybe if I lose like the invincibility now, or sorry, not invincibility, but like the stun card state, I might die. I don't know how this stuff works. Oh, there we go. We are saved. That's huge. So let's go back to the card, the Fool. What chances do I give this run? If we can build up HP, I think it's an easy win. If we can't do that, it's more awkward. Don't forget that we don't really have many ways to build up HP with this character. So the gamble I took with the devil deal there is pretty serious. Okay. It's not for the faint of heart, is what I'm trying to say. But damage-wise, we are pretty good so far. Oh, I did actually throw a trinket, so that was good. So we will have the red key, so verse scenario we can unlock Tainted Bethany, who's also a pretty good character. That was a great hit there. That will go down in history books, I think. I don't need to fight you. Honestly, pretty huge. Let's take this. I almost forgot to take this. Eden's Blessing. Rotten Baby. Let's go with Eden Blessing, so at least our next run is pretty pogged up from the beginning. Let's go to the store. Should I? I guess I can gamble my hearts away for a bit of money. Might as well give it a try. HP up. You love to see it. Bums. I could maybe get another charge, but is it worth? Or oh, I can absolutely get another charge. Is it worth to get that item? Not really, I would say. So let's just blow you up. Maybe we get something else. It might be better from now on than the coupon. What the fuck? That was sniping skill, man. You almost got me. Crazy shit. Magician is a nice card too. No question about that. I have 12 minutes to beat this, by the way, so it's gonna be a bit tough. But we'll see. We have 3 hearts. We don't have 4 hearts somehow, which is very intriguing to me. Now we have. I don't know how that happened, but sure. Oh, come on, man. What was that shit? What was that bullshit? 16 damage if you have the Crown of Light. The other thing that would be nice is maybe big enough damage that we don't need the Crown of Light benefit. Now that's like crazy, I know. I know how I said this is 9 lives. I don't know what this is though. I don't think I can pick up 9 lives. I know it would like make the Guppy Dream realer, but that's like a dangerous game we're playing here. What is this full half? So we might as well go in here. Now imagine if we get another Guppy item here. Imagine if we don't. We have one more curse room. I'm giving it a try, sir, you know. I'm not for the faint of heart, I told you. Let's see what's up here. 2 chests. I'm just gonna take this one. That's not that good, honestly. It's not that bad. That's pretty good, though. It's fine. They're just like, you know, we can build up like box of friends stuff, which we can't even really utilize that much because we don't have a companion yet or a follower, but I believe in the game that we'll get lucky. For sure, right? Oh, this MF though. This dude is dangerous. Not with a brimstone necessarily. Ooh, I forgot I cannot fly. Where did you learn to fly? You know that meme? AVGN? I don't remember the game, I'll be honest. We got a penny. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, how do I have the trinket? I don't think the... How does I use it? Oh my god, what is this room? You know it's gonna happen. That Guppy is gonna be the play here. I think that would be a huge misplay, if anything. What about this though? Heart would have been nice. Too bad we used up our full half bill. Maybe we'll get another. If we get another one, I should just keep that, because full half is actually like pretty useful for us, all things considered. Lock up is also pretty nice, for sure. Oh yeah, I guess I'm just gonna buy. Diplopia. Okay, we're gonna go in here. I'm just gonna Diplopia the items. Maybe it's too 10 out of 10, who knows. And I'm gonna go come back here, and that doesn't really matter to me. Nothing really matters. Close. There we go. That's pretty nice. Another lockup. Holy cow. Clutch. And another lockup. Nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I've spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
It's gone. Just get over it.
You mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
Let's see. Are you insane? Of course. I could have taken both Chokimiaks, but I also like Bloody Lust or Lusty Blood or whatever the item is called at this point. I don't know. That's like such a weird change, by the way. I always thought about that Flash or Wrath of the Lamb, Bloody Lust is such a fun item. Honestly, like Simpson was one of my favorite characters in the OG, and then they changed him for no reason, basically. They probably had a reason, and I was like, yeah, this is fun, I guess, but the OG is just much better, I think. And then they added back the item, so that's bug. It's just weird, I guess. Like, which way is it now, old man? Which way is it now, old man? Oh, so we have a familiar now, so that's huge. It doesn't really do much, but we do have him. What a silly fella. I think the other like great thing we could get is like Yum Heart. If we get Yum's Heart, I can also like accept that. I think that would be a great item. Also 6 minutes. I have 6 minutes left. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna be a bit late, but you know, it's not about me. It's about the culture. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say, I'm the biggest hater. Ooh, look at that damage. That's crazy. I'm gonna take it, but I'm not sure if it's like that helpful for me. Like it's gonna look cool. Maybe I can like spam like brimstones, so that's pretty funny. I don't know if this is like what we want from here to do here. Well, we'll see, I guess. It's pretty cool though. And again, like charging smaller brimstones might be useful. Who knows? I'll just leave. We don't have to like explore everything. Let's pick up the red key. If we can. If we can. Come on. Don't do this to me. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna try to like damage boost. Okay, it's not gonna work. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think you can get it. Well, whatever. It is what it is. The game trolled me once again. No, I am gonna take that because it's just a big help. And now I'm losing. I don't have HP. So that sucks. I know I should have thrown the syringe, but I was like, I trust the game, you know. That's the worst mistake you can do in Isaac Trust that the game not gonna troll you. Because it always finds a way to fuck you. And it's fine, we can do the Bethany home. Like you see with Bethany, we're doing the home, I'm like, okay. With because I enjoy the character and I think she's fun. If this was like Tainted Jacob or some shit, I would lose my fucking mind. I think I do want to explore more for HP possibilities. Tears up. Doesn't do much.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you.
You
Let
are
your
insane.
You are taking this to
It is funny that they were okay.
pray for your salvation. Come.
I mean, both of them are pretty good, but I think you have to go with the wafer. I was kind of thinking trying to re-roll into a red key, but you know, I think that's the ship sailed. I think it's fine to just do whatever we have. Play with the cards we got dealt, or we got dealt with. I don't know how the phrase is actually. Although I again would love some HP. I mean, there's gonna be the bed at home or at the home sequence, so you know. Worst scenario, I'm just gonna use that, but come on, man. Don't do this to me, baby. Lots of money. Maybe we'll get money equals power. So basically, we have 8 HP. Doable. I think we have a good chance to win, but if, again, like if we don't win, that's fine too, because we didn't really get the red key fragment, the cracked key. How the games likes to call it. Locust of Death. Oh, we can regain half too. I completely forgot. Thanks to Placenta, I think was the name of the item. Today I was studying for the exam I will have at summer, and I looked through the first like topic of the 13th, the first week's topic, and I realized that I can like study very well if I decide to lock in. It's just very hard to lock in. But once I do, it's like very easy for me to just memorize stuff. Okay, I need that HP. Did I already find the... I didn't. It's gonna be here. Uh-oh, it wasn't here. It's so like it's hard to lock in, but once I decide to lock in, it's like I'm doing pretty good, I would say. So that feels good, for sure. I knew there was someone, but I also was just like chilling. Something's wrong, not my tempo. Not quite my tempo. So we have 10 HP now for the fight, which is like basically if we went up with full HP against the beast. So we are very likely to beat him, actually. I wouldn't worry about that at all. Community night in the meantime has started, but you know, it's just like early people going. It's like, you know, when you go to a party, well, when we do host parties, I guess usually I'm the host, so you know, I'm kind of like the first person there. But I can understand why most people are like, you know, want to be a bit late, because you know, you don't want to be like between the first few people, because it's like, it can be a bit awkward. Even if you are like great friends with the other people, you know, just like, hey, what's up, you know, this and this happened. Oh, new person came. Hello, what's up? You know, this and this. Oh, new person came. Hey, but like, you know, just repeating the same thing over and over again, retelling the same story, the same anecdote. It can be a bit tiring, I think. Plus, you can be the person who interrupts the story over and over again because just arrived. I don't know why I'm fishing for HP, honestly. I think we are like sat here. Okay. I'm only worried that I'm gonna forget the cracked key. That I need to do this segment again. I will probably not, right? Like, I will be like, I'm gonna wanna play Tainted Bethany. Like, what? I cannot play Tainted Bethany? How come? Oh, right, because I was stupid. Right. Mom's bra is not gonna have this fight. I would rather have infinite, like, holy water, I guess. Oh, and we will also have a Guardian baby. Don't forget about him. Please. I hate this attack so much because my brain cannot understand. Also, first phase, not even a challenge. First phase is made for babies to fail. First phase differentiates the adult from the kid. Oh, this attack though, this was a bit scary. Let's just leave traps. Let's leave traps more effectively. More efficiently. Oh, that was bad. Our speed could be a bit better actually, but it's fine. Stop moving. Oh, this is good. This is good. I love you. I'm loving it. Yes. Yes, do it. Alright, we only lost half an HP at this fight, which is pretty good. I think we're gonna get back to full health, hopefully. I think we should. Okay. I'm just gonna do this because it's it's funny. Oh yeah, and activate the magician. Oh, the magician actually cures this problem we had with the... I thought it deploys automatically, but like with, you know, with placement, because it's just gonna home into him. That's actually pretty good. It's so funny that I cannot see jack shit, and I don't know if I like have protection or not, but I guess I do because my things kept breaking. I have so many guardian angels, there's no way a tear is gonna hit me, right? Like if a tear hits me, I'm like gonna turn off the game. Oh yes. Go my beast. Also, the holy waters are so fucking hilarious. Now this can hit me though, I'm pretty sure. Holy cow, we are like cruising. We are much stronger than I anticipated. I don't know if it's just because of the homing shot, but that was a very clean war fight, sir. Or if it's the Gemini baby. Maybe it's the Gemini baby. The Gemini baby carry. Like, we might beat Dev before he starts... Well, you can always dream. Okay, that was pretty long into the Dev fight actually. So we are not as crazy strong, but we still have like a pretty good chance here to do this flawless. I wish the Gemini baby attacked the rocks. Imagine just all of these Curse of Fra just going against those. Holy cow. That would be amazing. I don't know if these are considered tiers necessarily, but the ring does convert on the Saturn ring or whatever. Is it Saturn? I don't know if we have Saturn or if it's called Saturn. No, it's not Uranus though. It must be Saturn. Then, right? No, wait. That's not the cold one. Neptune is the cold one. So it is Neptune. I don't know why I thought Saturn. There we go. That was clean. What do we unlock? Jar of Wisps, right. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, a like or a subscribe would be appreciated, and see you in the next one. Bye!